I design almost everything in SketchUp before I build it. If you design it in SketchUp first, you won't be making any mistakes, and especially if it's something complicated, not only can you build it before you build it by drawing it in SketchUp, but you can even install it just to make sure it works. So with SketchUp, what I did was I dimensioned every single piece before I started building, so I wouldn't have any questions or any mistakes once I started cutting pieces for the gates. And you can see I mixed a lot of different materials here. I used Western red cedar for the stiles, rails, and panels, and I used these TimberTech boards for the interior panels, the flat panels, and I used copper for the little viewport grills that are up in here. And if you get in even closer, you can see that I went out to my shop with really detailed drawings. But I've got to thank Todd Murdoch for really helping me with this. He helped me with the copper first of all. When he saw I was using copper pipe for these viewports, he got the texture onto the copper, made it look really nice. And he really helped me a lot with this latch. The latch was a real conundrum for me. I couldn't figure out how to make the thing work. But between the two of us, we came up with a really nice system, and Todd made it into a dynamic component. That means if you click on the Interact tool right here, and then you click on this latch, you can actually see it move, which is very important if you're going to design and build this thing. Let me get in here closer and you'll see why. The face of the latch has to clear the stop. This is the stop that's screwed permanently to the stationary gate. And the latch, as it opens, the top layer of it has to clear the second layer or top layer of the stop. The latch itself, the movable part, is composed of 3 layers, the lower one, the center one, and this upper layer, whereas the stop only has 2 layers. And as the latch opens, you can see that that top layer just clears. Here's another little view of it you can see with that layer, that top layer just clearing right here. And actually, we didn't make it in layers just so the top layer could clear. We made it in layers also so it would be easier to cut all these curves, because some of them have to stop right on the edge of another layer. I'm going to show you how I designed the latch and how I built it at the end of this article.